Hey everybody, it's Dr. Nicole Freels here. I have another toenail trimming video for you. I hope you enjoy. This lady has several ram's horn nails. They're kind of going this way, they're going this way, all the way. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoy the video in just a second. So let's just get that little edge and you let me know if I need to stop, alrighty?
Alright.
You okay?
Yeah.
You're all right.
Look at that, one's off. See, doesn't that feel good? So what I'm doing is just finding that little free edge underneath and going real slow to make sure we don't get any skin. And that's why I just kind of gently give it a little bit of a squeeze, because if you get any reaction, you will know that your skin is in the nipper, and that hurts. And with the thickness of these, I can get a lot with the Dremel. That'll really make a big difference. Do you currently use anything on your skin itself? Because you've got a bit of athlete's foot. Have you guys tried stuff in the past?
She won't do lotions.
They're too greasy.
They're too greasy.
I have explained to her that there are things that just soak right up into your skin and you never feel it, and she does not believe me.
And
So. I'm just the mom.
You're just the mom.
Just the mom.
Well, what I'm gonna do is put a few things on here and we'll see how you do, okay? And see if this is okay. Because all of our stuff isn't greasy. It should soak immediately, like you said, it absorb right into the skin. I have to get these nippers sharpened. See how that's dull right there? It's like bent. There you go, there's another one. Do me a favor, if you don't mind, before you come in next time, if you could soak your feet for about 30 minutes right before that, before you come in, it'll be much more comfortable for you.
Might have to do a later in the afternoon appointment.
Sure. Well, we're here all day. I'm gonna grab some new nippers. Go back here and see if I can't get a little more. There we go. See how nice and soft that is after we soaked. Just a second here. That is off. All right. I don't know why You're doing really good. You know, after your mom said that, you know, you wouldn't let her touch your feet, I was a little nervous what I was signing up for. But you're doing great. And like I said, it just layers and layers and just takes over the nail, and it makes it almost nearly impossible to be able to trim them at home. So a lot of people, you know, that at home have those the regular nippers, just, you know, the standard ones, but we actually have our own pedicure kit now under our Mod Pod line, and that has nippers that are great for kind of digging out these edges. Not that you guys need to, but maybe at home for those watching that you need something a little more detailed. I really want to get this hunk right here. If I don't get it with the nippers, I'll get it with the Dremel. Okay, so slow and steady, because sometimes the skin and the nail, they become one, and it makes it really difficult to see where the skin ends and the nail begins. Oops, let's see here. You're doing good. And I'll get those edges with that Dremel too. So then so you can really see this big toe, and they're kind of wanting to face each other, aren't they? So I'll get that one gently. Are you doing okay? Great. And I'm gonna clean out all the debris in between your toenails as well. You alrighty?
Yep.
Were you gonna kick me with that other foot?
No.
Okay, I'm just double
It's a
checking.
reflex.
Great. This one isn't so bad. Do you ever get a washcloth and clean in between those toes?
Nope. I just want the hot water.
Just when the hot water? If you don't mind, I think it'll be a really good idea, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second about getting in between those toes with a washcloth, because I think it would just be better, because you've got a bit of debris in the in between the toes, and I know it's easy to get in there, but we definitely want to make sure we get it out too.
Did you also not want to touch your own feet?
Oh, wow. You can see where that was digging in. Did that one hurt? It didn't? I can see you almost had an ingrown at the tip of the nail. And I will tell you, when the nails kind of get this long and even thick, that your risk for getting an ingrown in the back part of the nail, called a retronychia, because it hits the shoe. I have a lot of runners that get that type of nail. The torture is almost over. If you can make it through this last one, then you're gonna be smooth sailing. Now the Dremel's a little ticklish.
I haven't done before.
You've had the Dremel done before?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think maybe I'll go on the tip here and see if we can't get a better angle.
Our first podiatrist wasn't a good experience.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you'd already kind of done this.
Well, he cut her toenails, and he said, I can't give you any medication until I give him a blood test. And then he managed to lose 2 blood tests.
Oh, no.
And after the second one, I just said, we don't want to do that anymore.
Well, the medication you're talking about is pretty much the gold standard for fungus. It's called Lamisil or terbinafine. And the issue is, and I wouldn't recommend that in this case because, your circulation isn't that great. You okay? Yeah. I know I got you that little tip there. I'm sorry. Slid right off that nail. So how much, when you're taking that medicine, how much is really getting into the nail itself? It just kind of trickles down, and the vessels are so small. It puts you at a higher risk. Okay. So I think the best bet is just maintenance.
Okay.
And we're happy to do that. In fact, it goes through the insurance every couple of months. Just trying to go real slow. I know you're real. There we go.
She's gotten a lot better about those kinds of things over the years.
Good. Okay, well, the hard part's done. Now you're going to feel a little tickle from the Dremel, okay?
And don't kick her
don't kick Angelica here. She might kick you back. And then we'll get everything cleaned up for you. Good deal. And I have a real thin bit that I can use to get in these edges to make it look real good.
How does it ever clear up if it's in there so deep?
Honestly, at this point, it probably can't because of the circulation. So that's why we talk about maintenance, just kind of keeping it at bay as much as possible. Okay, you got a big smile on your face up there. You're going to make me jump if you keep that up.
She's got the tool, so you may not want to make her jump.
That's right. I'll hold your foot real good there. There we go. If you need me to stop you, let me know.
You're all right.
It's tickling.
Okay.
It's not in pain.
What are you guys going to do after your visit? Going to go have lunch? Or
Yes, we are.
where are you going to go?
I'm aiming for Smashing Tomatoes.
That's my favorite.
Me too.
They do such a good job over there.
They do what everybody else cannot do.
You're exactly right. I love how you said that. Let me trim a little bit on the edge. Do you ever go to Bellanote, their sister restaurant?
Yeah, I have not been there.
What?
I haven't. Well, it's been COVID and
Sure.
we've not gone into a lot of places.
It's a great family place. Just really, really neat.
Have to do that.
Get these edges here. And then I'll get that fine point on those as well. We'll get one more over here. Well, look at that. Now we got where it had layers, it looks like we've got a little hole underneath.
Huh.
I know.
I think that's the toe that I smacked against the couch at church camp in the mess hall.
So that hole is just cracking inside of the layers. Huh. Take a look here. Yeah. Okay, I'll clean those edges up. Just a second. Let's pop over here.
As an option.
With the circulation, I'm afraid, I mean, I could remove them, but you can unfortunately wind up with an open wound.
Okay.
And as long as, you know, you're comfortable, then I'd rather just, you know, have you come see me every couple of months. Because otherwise we'd have to remove several of these.
Yeah.
And it just kind of puts her at risk for a non-healing wound.
Well, we don't want to do that.
We don't want to do that. That would be opening up Pandora's box.
Yeah.
Doing great over here. A little bit on that one.
That's a good one, Ellen.
That's a good one there, isn't it?
That one I just peel off so it gets long. Which is
It just peels right off.
yeah, just go right off.
Good, good, good. Almost there. Just bear with me. Trying to go fast for you.
Some pretty big mosquitoes.
Where?
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? Okay. Perfect. And now clean your in between those toes real good. Get you some lotion. I'm going to put some oil on the nails as well. Remember we talked about that. It's called Repair. And if you use it daily, it'll help thin the nails out and help improve the discoloration. And when you come in here, it will make them soft. Like we did the soak.
Mm-hmm.
That one's good. This one's a little easier to tolerate, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with that computer today? This is also helpful to prevent ingrown toenails. Really getting those edges.
I've got to think of some reason to have a podiatrist.
Well, I'd say that's the nicest compliment I think I've ever gotten. Maybe you two can come together and I can do your nails.
Yeah.
Well, you know, your nails are in such good shape. Swap. Okay, good. That one's good. All right, so these two here. We'll start our cleanup. Tickle?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, once it gets to this detail work, it's a little closer to the skin, which can make it more tickly. Just think of it like a pin. Look at the nipper on that little guy that popped right up, didn't he? Perfect. Okay, that one, okay. So let's take a look in between here. You've even got a little bit of cracking in between the toes. What I want to do is call in a cream for you to put on your feet. I need you to do it twice a day for me, okay? That will help get rid of this fungal infection you've got. Okay. So does that feel weird or does that feel good?
Feels good.
Feels good, huh? Good. It's like flossing your teeth. Which I admit, I'm not a really good flosser. But my dentist always says I do, so you know, I go with it. I go with it. Okay, let's pop over here. Start over here. Good. Almost done. And then you're gonna be ready to go dancing after this. I bet you didn't expect all this treatment today, did you? Has it been okay though?
Yeah.
Good. So yeah, real important at home to, you know, for the caregivers or anyone watching, just to check in between the toes, you know, a few times a week, because things can get in there. So we've got here our peppermint grapefruit lotion called Nourish. So the peppermint's going to give you like a little tingly feeling, and that lasts for several hours, so it should feel pretty good to you.
I love it already.
It smells amazing.
I bet.
It's just kind of refreshing, you know, overall.
Peppermint and citrus. Oh,
Yeah,
tea.
and there's tea tree in here, so it's antifungal as well.
Okay. Gotcha.
Got it. Okay, so then I've also got my little stick here that has antifungal, and it's also going to help eat away at the dead kind of skin. Yes. All right, so I'm just going to put that all over. Sorry, oh my good. I'm just torturing you. Really great for the heels. Go on the bottom. So right in here. So yeah, we've got some athlete's foot. So we're gonna do a different cream at the pharmacy. That's just for the fungal infection though. Then lastly, I'm going to put this, which is our repair, on top of the nail, again to thin it. And you don't have to be perfect. It'll soak in there. So we'll probably let this sit for a few minutes. And you can see a little goes a long way. Just with one dip, I got all of that. Okay. Perfect. Here, and then you can get in that area. I really want to like get deeper into that hole, but given how much you're jumping, I'm afraid I might just end up torturing you in the long run. But we will definitely take a closer look next time. All right, you are all done. Okay. You survived. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, ring the bell, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you next time.